Hey friends, today I'm here with a challenge to myself. I have one day in this one area of Kyoto to finish this binder of Gen 3 and 4 Pokemon, or I have to give up my best card. I picked Kyoto Station area just because that's what I'm feeling today, so let's wander through the rain and find our first card shop. Now this is my first challenge to myself, and we aren't deep pocket monster over here. I'm talking shallow pockets. We are shallow pockets, so I'm not starting from zero with this challenge. I have quite a few Gen 3 and 4 Pokemon already, and this is what's left that I'm looking for today. I only need 4 Gen 3 Pokemon and 10 Gen 4 Pokemon, but out of these there's a couple I'm worried about. Luckily, I already have a Bonsly card because there are only 4 cards in the TCG for Bonsly. But Cranidos only has 6 cards and Shieldon only has 7, so foreshadowing? I swear some of these card shops have just the shadiest looking entrances, but they're always really nice once you go inside. Unfortunately, Jirafuru is just packed with people, so while I'm looking around, I thought of a few goals for myself. First off is I like to have a varied looking binder, so hoping to get different levels of cards like full arts, commons, etc. Second off is I don't want to break the bank, so just try not to find the most expensive cards. And finally, I really want to finish that line where Gardevoir grows up with her trainer, so from Scarlet Base, so I'm looking for that. Just saw Drapion and Happiny and a great Lumineon, I love that one, and the Salamence might be a little expensive for me. I really like to use these tablets so I can look up all the Pokemon that they have in stock. So keep me wandering around the store while I wait for one to open up because that one was out of order. Looks like they have some events. I don't really ever see trade nights here, but there's lots of battles and Pokemon gym challenges and stuff. Also found a great Piplup because I'm absolutely counting tag teams. I just wanted to see if there's a cheaper one anywhere first. Finally, my best friend, the tablet, opened up. Found an Armaldo and Why Not pretty quickly, picked out a cheap Salamence. I might still try and pull that SAR. I didn't really like any of their other Piplups and they were sold out of Cranidos and Shieldon didn't even show up in the search. And I did grab a Rhyperior as well. I am desperately afraid of annoying people by filming them, so here's me suddenly putting my phone in my bag so I can ask for cards from the case.
こちらですか。はい。すみません、失礼します。はい、お伺いします。
ネオラントの
こちら側。はい。
はい。
1枚でよろしかったですか。はい。他よろしかったですか。
他もありますよ。
先に状態確認だけお願いします。
これで。
はい、かしこまりました。はい、お預かりします。
I think you get the idea from that, so rinse and repeat for the Happiny and the Drapion, so you don't have to listen to the angry card player noises in the background. Paid for those 6 cards, but figured Piplup's super popular, right? He'll be all over the place, so I didn't grab that one. But as I walk through the worsening rain to the next shop, let's take stock of where we're at. We started needing 14 cards, but now we're halfway down to 7, so not a bad first shop. I think the tablets really make all the difference. And I did tell myself I couldn't just search for every card on them, or I might even have more of these already gone. And one card I didn't see was the Gardevoir, so I'm still on the lookout for her. As you can see, our next shop, Plays, is right around the corner, so hopefully they have what we're looking for. It's so much less packed than the last shop and I love it just for that, but will the lack of tablets be our downfall? I did look around a lot and kind of panicked a bit because I wasn't seeing any cards except the ones we've already found. And of course they're cheaper than the ones I bought as well, although they didn't have the Lumineon I got, which is the one I wanted, and I think it's really pretty, so I'm happy with it. Found a Gardevoir that was really well priced. It said condition B, but it looked fine to me and I just wanted in the binder to complete the set. And in the bulk, I was able to find Scorpy and the elusive Cranidos, which I'm so happy about, and I didn't need these Rhyperiors, but there were so many. This Piplup was way out of my price range, but this Infernape looked super cool, so I was happy to spend a little bit more for this one. Hard cut to the next shop because I forgot to film myself walking, but here's where we're at right now. I really thought the starters would be easy to find, but we're still looking for Swampert and Piplup. I see lots of pricey Salamences, but not much else, and this is where I'm kind of starting to panic that I won't be able to find them all. There was a huge crew hanging out near the bulk, so glad they were having fun, but it was really overwhelming, so I couldn't even bring myself to look through it. So headed to the last card shop in the area, Card Shop Wiz, which I didn't even actually record specifically for my card shop video just because it's on the smaller side and down under McDonald's outside of Kyoto Station. Here's me putting you guys in the bag again because there was a sign saying that if you're looking for commons you don't see, ask the staff. And I am not seeing, so time to ask the staff. Okay, はい、トリデップスとその前のやつ。はい。So he went off to look and look and look, and there were 2 other staff members also looking. They actually had a whole bunch of bulk, especially older stuff, locked in the cases. I offered to help them look through it, but they just said no and kept looking, and I just waited anxiously. I was sure at this point that this is where my challenge would come to an end, and I knew it would be because of Shieldon. He actually found the evolution Bastiodon, which was exciting. And then, about 5 minutes later, after looking through all of the bulk they had, he found me one more Bastiodon and a Shieldon! I knew there must be a Swampert at that first shop, so I went back to get that first Piplup and just hope that there was one there. And of course my best friend the tablet came through, I got my Swampert, I grabbed that Piplup, and my Charizard is safe. Was the Bastiodon in just the worst condition ever? Yes, and I paid 500 yen for it and 500 yen for the Shieldon, which is about $3 each, but worth it to finish the challenge. Here's some lovely assorted B-roll footage of me sliding the cards into the binder, but not all of them because I managed to film about half of them sideways, so the quality is really bad, so you'll have to wait for the end to see what they all look like. I love my analog way of tracking how far I am through the entire card deck, so here's me scratching off the last names for Gens 3 and 4. I won't lie to you, I really didn't think I'd be able to finish this. That Shieldon almost had me in the end, but I managed to complete it. I'll hold on to my Charizard another day, and I hope you enjoyed watching what it's like looking for cards in Kyoto. And with that, let me leave you to watch my final Gen 3 and 4 binder.